Welcome to Philosophy in Pajamas podcasts. Today, we are diving into a concept that honestly redefines what it even means to say thank you.
It really does. This isn't just about good manners or something you say around the holidays.
Not at all. This is about shifting the entire operating system of your outlook on life.
It's a huge shift.
Mm.
And we're going to be looking at some incredible insights from the thinker Rushik on this exact topic. We're trying to move past what he calls transactional gratitude.
The mental ledger.
Exactly. The ledger where you only thank life after it delivers what you want. We're stepping into something much deeper. Unconditional, grounded trust.
And our mission, really, is to figure out what it means to be truly settled in life.
Yes. Even when the future is a complete question mark and, your story is still being written.
And that, for me, is the core of it. Most of us, we default to that transactional mindset. We say thank you after the good thing happens.
After the results are in.
Right. After the effort is finally noticed. We want the evidence first. But the question Rishik really gets at is, what changes when you just remove all those conditions?
When you thank the universe in advance.
Okay, let's unpack that with the line that really started this whole thing. Rishik overheard this simple sentence, but it's got so much weight.
It really does. It's the anchor for the whole idea.
Thank you, God, for whatever you have given me to date and whatever you will give me in the future. Lots of love and gratitude.
And what's so powerful about that line, as he points out, isn't just the words. It was the tone.
The delivery.
The delivery. It sounded settled. Just think about what that word means for a second. There was no urgency in it, no desperation.
It wasn't a plea.
No, not at all. It was just acceptance with this real warmth to it. And that's something you rarely hear that. That calm, that settled feeling is the signal.
I agree. The sound is the tell. But let's be real about it. The first half of that quote is the easy part.
Oh, absolutely.
Thanking for the past. Memory does most of the work. You can point to things. I got the job. I survived the illness. You just list your wins.
That's just counting your blessings. It's reflection.
Mm.
But thanking for the future, the whatever you will give me part, that requires a totally different muscle.
A much harder muscle.
It demands that you accept the very real possibility that you might not like everything that's coming, that some of it is going to hurt.
And you still choose to respect the journey anyway.
You choose to respect the journey. That's grounded trust, not just, simple positivity.
Okay, but I have to push on this a bit. For a lot of people listening, that might sound like, I don't know, blind optimism.
I get that.
If you're facing a mountain of debt or you're waiting on a scary medical result, isn't saying thank you in advance just avoiding reality?
And that is the perfect question because it gets to the heart of it. This isn't blind optimism.
Okay, so what's the difference?
Blind optimism says everything's going to be perfect. Grounded trust says whatever comes, I can handle it.
Ah, so the trust is in yourself, not the outcome.
Precisely. It's a trust in your own character, your own resilience. It's an internal readiness. And you only get that readiness by going through the tough stuff.
Which brings us to the next point. This kind of gratitude isn't built in comfort.
Not even a little bit. It's forged. It's built after the disappointment, after you've waited way longer than you thought you would for something.
And after you learn that hard lesson, that effort doesn't always equal a straight-line reward.
It's a post-battle understanding. And the pivot, the moment it all changes, is when you just stop arguing with life.
Stop bargaining with it.
You stop bargaining. You finally get it. Life doesn't owe you clarity. It only offers you experience.
That is so hard for our modern minds to accept. We want to control everything, optimize everything.
We want to read the last page of the chapter before we start it.
Exactly. But if you do internalize that idea, that life just offers experience, what does that feel like? What's the relief?
Oh, the relief is immense. Rushik talks about releasing clenched expectations. What a phrase.
Clenched expectations. I feel that.
We all do. We wake up with our fists tight, demanding things from the day. When you stop, you loosen that clench. You stop measuring your day by what you ticked off a list.
So it's a kind of surrender, but not in a passive giving up sense.
No, it's an acceptance.
Yeah.
And that shift is what lets you finally notice what he calls your hidden holdings.
Hidden holdings. I like that. What are they?
They're the things you already have that you didn't even realize you were building. The strength you didn't train for, but that just showed up in a crisis.
The patience you never asked for.
Right. The patience that only grew because you were forced to wait. And maybe the most important one. The perspective you only gained because a certain door didn't open.
It's like a retroactive gratitude for the detours, realizing the job you didn't get 10 years ago actually set you on a better path.
Exactly. It shows the real reward isn't always the destination, but who you become along the way.
Okay, so if we take this philosophy and try to live it day to day, what does that actually look like?
Well, we've said it's not blind hope, it's readiness.
It's basically telling yourself, whatever comes, I'll meet it honestly.
And that balance, that internal stability, it changes everything. You can work without obsession because your self-worth isn't tied to the outcome.
You can love without that constant fear of loss.
You can even fail without that deep feeling of self-betrayal because your stability is now tied to who you're becoming while you wait, not what tomorrow delivers.
That's a huge distinction. And let's go back to that original quote for a second. Lots of love and gratitude. Rusik points out that's not just, decorative language.
Not at all. It's a formula. Love means openness, meeting the moment without judging it first. And gratitude means awareness, being present to what is right now.
So love and gratitude is really just a mantra for I am present in my life instead of fighting it.
That's it. And this is where people get it wrong. They think, oh, if I'm grateful, I'll become passive. I'll stop trying.
The old satisfaction kills ambition idea.
But it's the total opposite. When you have this unconditional gratitude, you move with so much more clarity because you're not panicked anymore.
You're not desperate.
You're not. You stop forcing things, stop burning out on crazy timelines. You actually make much better decisions because fear isn't driving the bus.
Speaking of what's driving, we have to talk about the ego, because thinking the future is a really humbling act for the ego.
Oh, absolutely. The ego thrives on control, on knowing. Unconditional trust reminds it that not everything needs to be controlled or explained right now to be meaningful.
You have to let the story breathe.
You have to. And this brings us to what I think is the most profound insight of all. This mindset, it doesn't remove struggle.
Life is still hard.
Life is still hard. The struggle is part of it. But what it removes is the unnecessary resistance.
Okay, that distinction is huge. Struggle versus resistance. What does that look like?
Resistance is the internal tantrum. It's the this shouldn't be happening to me monologue that runs while it is, in fact, happening.
It's all the energy you waste arguing with what is.
Yes, that's what exhausts people. The struggle is rowing the boat. The resistance is rowing while screaming about the shape of the oars and the direction of the wind. The grounded person just rows.
I love that. You stop arguing with the map and just start moving. And when you look at people like that, people who are truly grounded, they aren't the loudest people. They're not always celebrating or complaining.
They carry a quiet competence, a calm respect for whatever season they're in. It's a security that's earned, not demanded.
It's the mark of maturity.
It really is.
Yeah.
In the end, this kind of unconditional gratitude is an act of deep maturity. It's deciding to show up with love and openness before life has proven it's worth it.
And that decision alone, that commitment, makes the whole journey feel lighter.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Because you put down the weight of all those clenched expectations.
What a powerful thought to end on. The goal isn't just to change the future, but to change how you feel while you're waiting for it.
Well said.
Thank you so much for joining us for this exploration of grounded trust. We really hope this look into Rishik's ideas gives you something meaningful to reflect on.
And maybe apply to your own unfinished story.
You can find more wisdom like this by following Rishik on medium.com/Rushik. And if you enjoyed this conversation, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time.